person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
First opened in 2002, there's Here's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's McCarthy. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
First down, Vikings.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Throwing is McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop it short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's gone. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ground, this is Omarion Hampton. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Now Goff. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
14.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Vikings 22-yard line.
20. 76, tell him. 76. Hold on.
Goff. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Tiger.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that will be incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Bates' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
To the air with McCarthy. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And that is incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Lions offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Now it's gone. To the sideline, and look at that catch Strangling the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down round. He gets maybe 3. The Lions at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Hey, 76, 76, 76, 14, 14.
Gone. That's complete to his running back, Hampton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of
19 yards there on the catch and run. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10.
76, tell him. 76, 76, go, 12, go.
Goff now to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and then get it done.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Goff now looks to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they come up now, second and goal. Now Goff. There's LaPorta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Well, he and his offense was staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they'd pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Vikings send out their punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Ric Flair. 5.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff into a double team, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw McCarthy. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Now it's Mason. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Goff now looking to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're going to get this beyond the 30 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Lions first down.
Back to throw. Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy over just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Listen. Cut. Faster. Two.
Throwing again is Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Will drop this underneath for Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Lions will take over. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
14. We go. 76.
From the gun, here's Goff. Well, that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw is gone. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over first and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
All right, I got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Throwing is McCarthy. And his pass incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack and move him to third and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
That gives some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Going an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
That's good.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They'll set up a throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
10 at the 49-yard line.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offensive receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now it's gone. That's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second in a couple.
Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down to the inside the 40. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. They got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Hey, 5. Louis.
Gone. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. They're set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Good move. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up to the 39. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To the air with McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open.
And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
Second down at the Lions' 24-yard line.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. On play action. Now McCarthy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And then we'll get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to beat that Kansas defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Second down and 15.
Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
180. Listen. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Throwing again is Goff. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180. What's that?
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Give him 5 yards there, and will bring up second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go, tonight. Shell, like 20. What's that?
Again, it's Hampton. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9.
180. We're good. We're good.
Goff now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jonathan Bernard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive, then march to the end zone the last time out.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Black 20. Kill. Maverick.
Back to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
What's that?
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Listen. Louis. What's that?
Goff now looking to throw. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
31. Vikings 13.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. Back now at Ford Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now out comes Minnesota. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
To Justin Jefferson.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
In motion, the tight end. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. To the sideline and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Complete. Jefferson to target. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll bring up a second and short.
8-yard gain brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. Addison holds it in. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4.
At the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Minnesota.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That a higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch.
A new rookie class has joined the team.
kickoffs. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
An incompletion on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
60 red. 60 red.
From the gun, it's Young. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. #1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
On second down, Goff. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 20.
First and 10.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Exiting the pocket right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Tiger.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Goff. To the outside. That's St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
A 5-yard gain.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Down at the 14-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll be taken down with a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Now Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, Goff. It is brought in the end zone. St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Leggett on the return, and their drive will be. The 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top.
Let's go. Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
BC. 14.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 42-yard line.
Goff in the pistol. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Open man is the tight end right. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Tiger.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the mark.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 23. Here's 2nd down and 2. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. He works free, right side. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Hampton trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
180!
One more time with Hampton. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Good, line. Like 20. Maverick.
Here's Goff. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. His kick is good. The Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
First down.
Let's go. Ready. 33.
On 1st down is Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
Young quickly out to Leggett. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
We'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And I think I see they can come away with some points.
And they bring him down, but not until... They get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Young. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Goff to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
So there's a saying in the NFL, when it's short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Give, and here comes Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing here is Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trying the left side, and here's Hampton. A nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
He's across midfield.
From just across.
66.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Goff. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A second down throw for Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third and 5.
From the gun, it's Goff. And this ball incomplete on third down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he won't get away. Good overhead tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Second down at the 17-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down.
Hampton trying to work inside. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup
from the 43. Here's 2nd and 7. Goff. Good throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
We go tonight. 180.
On the ground, handful. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Big Scorpion there to make the stop. From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Now Goff. He connects with St. Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
On 4th down, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Another Lions.
They'll run with Hampton. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Lions move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We get on the return. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Gotta get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Hubbard. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not...
1 minute flash, and he lost the football. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Goff to the throw here on 1st and 10. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Panthers' 9-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Run between the tackles for Hampton. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. To throw is Goff. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Here we go. The motion man is Sanders. On 1st down, it is Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here we go. McMillan, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
We go. 76. 76. Value 3. Value 3. Attack.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile on a huge gain, but still short of a first down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. He'll manage only a couple. Devondre Campbell brings him down. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup.
And the shot up. It's Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. to throw is Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Lions.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop of a loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Here's Goff. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Is this the 8th play of this drive? And it's third and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions extend to a 24-3 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We get on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They go.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. Put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
A second down throw for Young. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield.
At the 48-yard line.
On play action, Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone. No, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Here's Hampton. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Legette. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They spelled complete. So it's a win here for the Lions. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory.